Forgot to put shields there on red line. Flips one. All right, time to attack back. This is Whisper. Target lock. Oh, sorry, this is Soontier. Had Predator. Blanks out again. Hit, crit. Jaren quarantining the murder dice. One hit. Got a blank there. Another shield down on red line. Here's that proton torpedo. Whiffs on the lock. Hit, crit, going into Obi-Wan. Hit, crit, shield. Not sure what the crit is. So Whisper taking the target lock on Anakin, seeing if he could finish it off. Has a lock. 2 crits. Use the force. Still takes 1 crit. And looks like he had fuel leak out there already. Anakin's off the board. Spends a focus. Another shield down on red line. Rest. Jens Hall in the chat says, "Rest in peace, Anakin. Hated by Dice." You know, the truth. He probably should, after all the heat he took early on, he should at least have a couple hole left in there. Yes, that is a loose stabilizer on Obi-Wan. We'll go ahead and add that on there. So loose stabilizer, for people who don't know which one that one is. Loose stabilizer. If you execute a non-straight maneuver, take a damage. With 46 minutes left, I mean, Jaren has taken a commanding lead, 148-0 at the moment. Obi-Wan has no regen, 2 more touches, and he's off the board. Obi-Wan stuck on straight maneuvers, does have the force available to get some different maneuverability, but essentially he's stuck on a 2 straight because of his positioning right now. If maybe he doesn't care to take the damage, go down to 1 if you can get Obi-Wan in a really advantageous spot, but I'm not sure where that is. So Julian and Jaren discussing the game state, all the stuff. using it as a practice opportunity. What are the options? Going through all the So Julian just going through his options. He's in a tough spot. Luck was definitely, this was the one-sidedness of losing Anakin feels bad, right? It feels bad. Those blank outs just happening at the wrong time. And of course, right, he has the force, he had the modifiers, it just didn't come up. Wired Unplugged, we did talk about that a little bit earlier, right? I mean, you're right. To make the cut, points don't matter, but points could matter depending on if you have to play a play-in game to get into the next level of the top cut, or essentially you can get a bye, depending on the makeup of the cut. So I think Julian has called the game right there. Like that was a little rough to watch. It happens sometimes. The outliers happen. Julian was 3-0 going into the match, and he'll have an opportunity to brush this one off, take a break, and win 2 more. Julian is a really good player and should have an opportunity to to pick himself up. But he's going to give himself time to forget this one. I totally get it. It happens sometimes. Well, we got extra time, so you know what that means. That means extra giveaways. It does. It does mean extra giveaways. So let's give some stuff away. But let me go to the table, talk to the players for a minute, and then we're going to do that, okay? So we'll be right back. Can you have some patience? We'll be back. All right, I'm back. Let's do some giveaways. That was the end of that round. But we got 40 minutes. That means I can actually use the bathroom. It's going to be nice. Oh, man. I didn't even get to pee during lunch. It's going to be good. Top notch. Well, I guess a couple things. First, did you know that we have a bunch of commands in the chat that you might not even know about? For instance, we have exclamation point Nova going on right now, which gives you all the information for premier events that are going on right now, which gives you the coupon code for Curl Paw Creatives, which is World Tour 2019 and the link to Curled Paw Creatives. And that's 20% off currently. You don't have to tie it in a knot. Then also we have our giveaway sponsor, which is District Foundry. Use coupon code World Tour 2019. Again, same code for both for 15% off their shop. Lots of awesome things in both of them. Go ahead and check them out. All right, so for our giveaways for this round, let's give away. Let's be a little extra. We got extra time. Let's be a little extra. Okay. So yeah, this is a good opportunity to win something if you were tuned in right now. Let's go ahead and pull up the giveaway machine. All you have to do to participate in the giveaways is type in the chat. It's very simple. It requires little skill. Just type something. You don't have to put the word something, but, you know, a number of characters. A minimum of one character. Alrighty. Here we go. So these cards are from, this is from Parabellum custom card. So this is going to be when you put it in the winner, whoever wins, you'll call it Parabellum whatever it is, okay? So the first one is a Parabellum Poe Dameron. Parabellum Poe Dameron. Who's going to get this? 3, 2, 1. Get it. Mitch 9mm. Mitch 9mm. Congratulations. Next, we have Lulo Lampard. 3, 2, 1. Get it. Lord Raven 99. Next, we're just on a resistance stack right now. We got Vinny. Okay, this is Vinny. Parabellum Vinny. 3, 2, 1. Roll it. Sir Toast-A-Lot. Congratulations. Next, we have a Parabellum holographic Duchess. 3, 2, 1. Get it. Danger Man 64. Congratulations. Next we have a Parabellum Mace Windu. 3, 2, 1. Get it. Die Hard Lunch. And last but not least from this pile, we're going to go ahead and give away a Parabellum Sunterfeld. Thematic for the last match. 3, 2, 1. Get it. Enos Jr. 3000. Enos Jr. 3000. Congratulations. I also have with me some cards from Onyx Squadron. So let's go ahead and do a Onyx Squadron. Onyx Squadron Lieutenant Sai. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Go. Dargat DPX. Congratulations. Again, that's an Onyx Squadron Lieutenant Sai. Oh, it's the non-holographic one. I didn't even know the non-holographic exists. That's cool. We'll hold on to those. And we have an Onyx Squadron Iden Versio. 3, 2, 1. Get it. Isophane. Congratulations. We know who Isophane is. Woo woo. So congrats to everybody there. We got one more thing we're going to be giving away. But this is actually a perfect opportunity to talk to you guys before we give away more of the non-slip thingamajigs from Escape. It's a perfect opportunity to tell you guys about a couple of different ways you guys can actually support things like this, like a world tour. So we've been to Buenos Aires, we've been to Australia, we've been to Krakow, we went to Sacramento, we went to Gen Con, all in a row, all without stopping. And even after this weekend, we're at Nova right now. We got Will at Nova. If you want to support things like the GSP World Tour, there's a lot of simple ways you can do it. The easiest way, of course, is watching. Hi. Number one, because if people aren't watching, there's no point. Number two, if you have Amazon Prime already, you literally have free money that you can actually donate to Gold Squadron Podcast. It's super easy. By connecting your Amazon Prime account to Twitch, you get a free Twitch sub every 30 days. You do have to click it every 30 days, but it makes an absolute huge difference. Those are the things we're counting here, okay? Those subs. So you can do that. And if you don't know how to do that, you can type !Prime in the chat. A link will pop up to a video I made on how to do it. It's super easy. It takes about 3 minutes. Can be done on mobile with some convincing. If you're also on Twitch, you also have the options to donate. There is a donate button if you scroll down on a computer. There's also, if you're on the app, you go to our main page, go to the info box. There's a donate button there. There are bits, if you guys know what that is. It's a currency, and it's a fun currency here that Twitch has. Essentially, 1 bit equals 1 penny. But it's fun. You get bits. They're shiny, and they do cool things. You can get a regular Twitch sub if you'd like. Gives you access to our backed archives here on Twitch, which are commercial-free for you guys immediately after all of our broadcasts. They're available on YouTube as well, but YouTube ones get ads placed on them. Then our number one way to support us is through our Patreon, patreon.com/Gold Squadron. Basically, we got different types of levels of gifts and things that are going out. In our current set of things that are being made, we have, at the highest level, we just have 6 cards going out, and everybody starting at the veteran level, if I'm not mistaken on the names, will be getting 6 different pilot fan arts, which are super fun. Delivered to them. They are community cards, so I will be giving them away on stream and stuff like that as well. But if you want them shipped to you, that's a way to get it, and it's a way for me to say thank you just by sending it direct. We have plastic versions of them. We got Major Von Reg, General Grievous, and what's the other? We got Rick Ali coming. There is the Ink Series Forlom and Vader and Sabine. I think that's the 6 that we got coming out. If you want the link to that, Patreon to do that. And then we also have merch that we sell, merch. Check it out. Get it or don't. Actually, it's really easy way because I don't have to ship anything for that. And you get cool shirts and things. So let's go ahead. Oh, and the other thing, on Twitch, now that we're archiving our streams, you can actually rewind. I know some people's like, oh, I like to watch on YouTube because you can rewind. Well, you can rewind here too now. Let's go ahead and give away another set of these escape bases. You get a medium, a large, and small. All right, who's going to get it? 3, 2, 1. Mr. Sigil, congratulations. Been following since August 3rd, 2019. You started following during the World Tour. Yes. All right, guys. So we're going to take a little bit of a break here. Have an opportunity to walk around, stretch the legs, use the washroom. Don't forget to hit that follow button and the notification button, at least the follow button here on Twitch. Also, the subscribe button on YouTube also helps us out. We also do tons of YouTube content. It's been slowing down lately because the whole World Tour, we were getting ready for it, and, of course, now we're on it. I know you guys wanted to see Harry Nick, and I was hanging out with him in between the last 2 rounds, and he said he'd make his way over after the end of this round. All right, guys. So, you guys are hilarious. Brady McCoy says, have a nice poop, Diom. Actually, I'm not ready for that yet. It'll just be a pee. It'll just be a tinkle. Not much. All right, so we're going to go to studio mode, and we're going to adjust our weight screen now, where you can actually see the sketches for the upcoming, the 3 full-color cards. The Ink Series cards, those are already done. They look amazing. Thank you to Chris Hack for those. Oops. Just deleted everything. That's always good. If we have 30 minutes left, that brings us to 45. Let's go ahead and call it 5 local time. And that's going to be round 5. All right, everybody. Well, thank you guys so much. We'll be back again. Other giveaways we're going to be doing while we're here. If we hit 750, we will give away the Spoon Lord. Okay, the Spoon Lord. And you know what? We'll do 2 things. If we hit the goal, we'll do the Spoon Lord and the B-Wing repaint. And then what we're going to do tomorrow is we're going to do a Patreon exclusive giveaway for the painted transport, which I'll get pictures of all these all set for tonight so you guys can see it. For the transport, we're also going to do a patron exclusive giveaway, new patron giveaway for some of the plastic cards that I have left because there's not that many of them left. And we'll do a couple of sets of those. That'll be fun. All right, guys. If you guys don't know what those look like, let me. Where is it? B-Wing pics are on the Google Drive. Excellent. I'll be able to pull those up today. Oh, don't drop things. Don't drop things. So what do I have here? Oh, this is the remnants of my plastic Poe. That's all that's left? I don't even have one of these. All right. So, I have 6. I have 6 plastic Poes left. Okay? I got 6 of them left. What we'll do is we're going to be using these for new patron giveaways. You guys had no chance to get these if you weren't a patron when we did them, or if you weren't at an event where we were at. So we'll go ahead and give those away later today, tomorrow. If you became a patron today or during the last week, we'll go ahead and do those. I got a bunch of I'm like surrounded by swag. I'm just dealing it out. And I think I'm going to be joined by Travis Foss for the next couple rounds of commentary. He wasn't available to watch his brother demoralize a man. He was desalting himself. All right, guys, we'll be back here in a little bit. It was muted.
It was me. Oh. Well, I've been told that you're not a proper streamer until you've spoken into a muted microphone before.
That's great. That's great. That's for the outtakes. You can put that at the end of your video.
That's wonderful. Well, the thing is, I'm actually recording my camera over there.
See, so we got all the audio for the first take.
That is on the verge of falling off the table, actually. There we go.
We got it. All right. Let's.
That's all right. But the great thing is that's all picked up. So you can see that on my YouTube channel over on Harry Nick.
There you go. So the whole point of that was, number one, it's not creepy to pet his hair. Okay, like I told you guys. Maybe it's a little creepy, but he expects it now. And he runs a YouTube channel, Harry Nick. What I want right now, guys, if you haven't subscribed to Harry Nick, go do it right now. All right?
All right. I'll be watching the numbers live. No, I'm kidding.
All right, fam. All right, so you're here, first system open in Australia. What do you think, and what's on your mind?
It's nuts. I mean, we've been wanting it for ages. We've been wanting it for most of first edition, so it means such a huge deal to us. Basically our last tournament, our second largest tournament before this was about 100 fewer people than this.
Oh, yeah.
So to not only have all the Australians, but like everyone from New Zealand and like all the neighbouring Asian countries and stuff, which we usually have like a few people, but this is awesome. And Americans too.
Hey! Yeah. So what are you flying?
I am flying Scum, Boba Fett, Captain Nim, and my brain's fried, Cavill.
It'll do that to you. We're getting into that fifth round where things just start turning to jelly in there.
That's it, yeah. I'm all sweaty and everything, and it's so much fun, though. It's so much fun.
So are you going to play in hyperspace tomorrow, too?
We'll see. I actually didn't bring up a hyperspace list. I flew up from Melbourne, but I might buy one from the shop over there. I don't know.
Get 2 Jedi packs, and you're done.
Yeah.
Find some R2 Astromechs, you'll be fine.
Genuinely I think I probably have some anyway,
yeah.
But yeah. Indeed, we have someone wandering past, gesturing.
This is Travis Foss. Oh, no, you haven't been replaced. We're doing a plug, basically. Yeah. Like, this is Harry Nick. I like his channel, so I was like, hey, let's
How you go,
pump it up.
Good to see ya.
Collab.
Indeed.
Collab.
Another fantastic ginger right here. Another fantastic ginger.
We are like an excellent breed. So
that's right. That's right.
Watkins is like our long lost brother.
Agreed. You should just take a family picture, put them in it, and nobody will ask questions. You did that.
Of course it did.
Not quite, but it was close.
All right, real quick, if you have watched Harry Nick before, let's see some emotes in the chat. Your favorite emote right now. There's all
just nothing.
Harry Nick. There is always a delay, so we gotta. It's actually really funny when I'm streaming and I say something wrong. Beautiful.
I say being shown things off camera. Sorry.
I say something about the game that's wrong, and I go, "Oh wait, that's incorrect." And in that time, like, I've corrected it already, and they're like, "Hey, you messed this up."
See, the problem for me is I have to wait till the video is uploaded.
Oh yeah.
I can't change a thing at that point.
Nope. You're like, fix it in post. Oh no, post is gone. It's over.
Look at the BB-8. That's great.
That's we got that one on there.
Nice.
Oh, Lulu Lunatic gave you the Skippies. It's a very special droid in our heart. Do you know about Skippy?
No, I'm not familiar.
He hasn't heard about Skippy, guys.
Should I have? Sorry.
Sad. So it's like a legend story of so in A New Hope, the droid that blows his motivator, right?
Yes.
Or that we think accidentally breaks. And there's a legend story about it. It's like legends. It's like super definitely not canon, but basically like he did it on purpose.
Right.
Because he had a force vision and knew that if he would have been the droid for Uncle Owen and Luke, then the universe would have been just screwed.
Okay, and this has what to do with the bush kangaroo?
Nothing.
Okay, fair enough. Just had to check that.
Absolutely. So it's just a little piece of fun that we have. Nobody ever talks about Skippy. He's one of our top emotes for our top subscribers. So if you're getting Skippies, that's high praise.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. My voice is shot, so I'm going to talk like this for a bit.
It's all right.
I don't know how you do it, man.
Practice.
Yeah.
And I'm also a teacher, so I have to talk.
Oh, okay.
I have to talk for
Gotcha.
8 hours a day anyway. at middle schoolers,
Yeah.
which they're just like middle schoolers.
I used to do
It's fun.
tuition, but it was like guitar, so I was in and out, like in a certain part of the school day. But
Exactly.
good work, man. Good work.
So what do you got planned coming up for the channel?
Well, we'll do a top 16 from this tournament.
Of course.
Apart from that, same old, same old. Nothing really to report in terms of new stuff. Getting a lot of excellent support from the patrons. We're trying to do some more games with our patrons on Tabletop Simulator, that kind of stuff, which is awesome because you actually get to play with someone on the other side of the world and like chat to them. It's really fun, really fun. Apart from that, just same old, really, yeah.
That's right. So one of the things, one of my favorite segments in yours, when you guys do the list building, right?
Oh, yeah.
So
Tank
there's
Bay,
like different ways you guys could send in lists and stuff like that, and they pick them apart, do some fun stuff like we do on our list of the week on the podcast. It's pretty cool. Check it out, Harry Nick on YouTube, and it is literally just the words Harry Nick just together.
That's right.
No spaces. You'll find it.
Yeah,
it's cool.
Big red dot.
You'll find it. Anything else anybody you want to shout out before we get going for the rest of the tournament?
I just thank everyone that's come up to me and said hi. It is ridiculous. I mean, I'm sure you've got the same, but holy moly! Like, I feel like it's been like way more than I guess there's more people here, but yeah. It's kind of overwhelming. Like, I don't. People like are acting like I'm famous or something. Like, hi, I'm just a dude that makes channels on the internet, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much to everyone that said hi and just giving me random stuff, which I'll show off on camera soon.
All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and go back to our weight screen. We should be up with the next round pairings next 5 to 10 minutes.
All right.
Thanks for joining me.
Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
Hello, everyone. My name's Dion Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and we're coming to you live from round 5 of the Australian System Open, the first premier level event set here in the Oz. My co-commentator for this round is...
I'm Travis Foss, and I'm one of the main Aussies here, I guess.
That's right. So super happy. I mean, I'm not happy that you were eliminated from contention. I'm happy that I get to hang out with you.
Thanks, man. I mean, Jaron and me have this yin and yang thing, I guess, where one of us will do really well, the other one will scrub out, and then we just kind of switch each event. So, I won the Australian Nationals, so I'm kind of hoping that Jaron wins the Australian System Open. So
there you go.
That'll be cool.
So what are your thoughts on what Alex Watkins was talking about, the fact that they invested in all the mats and everything to make sure you guys have premier events going forward?
Oh, it's incredible. Like, it's a massive, it's gesture going forward for, Australian X-Wing. This is our first event. We got, 255, I think is the final count number. So I guess we can only increase there as you get more players. It was a bit of an odd time of year for Australians. So I think it's a busy time of year, so it could even get bigger. And the fact that they've invested in, 150 mats and tables to do it, and are leaving it here in the country as a tournament kit for us. So I guess that says this is going to happen more.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah, really good.
It guarantees that I have to come back out here, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, you got to fight Actor again, so it's really the only reason you came out is that grudge match. No, but I think it's really good. It's a big token gesture, I guess, for them. So they're investing in worldwide X-Wing, I think, especially since Alex has taken over.
Yes.
So primarily, especially, when I've been in the game since it came out, but it's very much been an American game, I guess, focus. So with most of the stuff going there and all that, so I guess they're investing worldwide. There's as many System Opens out of America nearly as there are in Euros. UK Nationals is huge. Now we got this. It's really good. Yeah, I'm really happy. We're finally get the loot. I've been looking at you guys with all the loot going, I just want some of that.
I can win that.
Yeah, I want some of that.
All right, so let's go ahead and break down the lists. What do we got here?
So I'll start on my right. We've got Ryan Patton. So he's actually a Kiwi or a New Zealander, I guess, for anyone that doesn't focus Australian lingo, I guess.
Yeah,
so,
I didn't know. You said Kiwi, I went,
Okay.
Explain.
Cool. So Kiwi is what we call New Zealander, I guess, because they have a Kiwi bird. It's on their national emblem. It's their jam, I guess. It's like our kangaroo, but not really as cool, I guess.
Got it.
So he's got a Grand Inquisitor, which is an interesting tweak on the squad, I guess you could say. Sense fire control system. So I guess he's really using Inquisitor for locking down high PS or high initiative aces. He's got that FCS for a bit of modification, I guess you could say. Two Inquisitors with FCS concussion missiles and Jendon, so everyone gets target locks really early on. So I think it's a really efficient squad. I really like it. They've been very popular since the German Nationals, I think.
Yeah, that was the first one. I think even before that.
Yeah, it might have been before.
It was. I think Matt Carey brought it first.
That's right. Yeah.
At Gen Con, and it was Gen Con, German Nationals, Euros, and now...
Yeah, it's done really well. So, interesting, Morgan is flying a similar squad, but he's just subbed out Inquisitor for Fell, being Morgan. Probably the best Fell player in the world, so...
Truth.
Yeah, can't really leave him at home if you're going to play Imperials, so... it's quite a popular squad. There's a lot of that squad around I've seen on the tables, so... I'm probably looking at... just in the top tables alone, I can probably see 6, 7 of them, so... I can see Lambda Shuttle.
Yep.
Lambda Shuttle. Yeah. There's a fair few.
Well, isn't it interesting that before Gen Con, nobody took the TAP seriously, right?
Yeah. It was a bit of a joke aircraft, really. Inquisitor went from being one of the best ships in the game to just being kind of a nothing. He was always one force short of being good.
Yep.
So I'm really happy people have found a use for it. It is a seriously competitive squad, so... I didn't really take it seriously, and then I played Morgan on Vassal about a week ago, and he just pantsed me. So
you're okay.
I was okay. I guess I have to pay attention to this. So it's a great squad, really efficient. He's got a decent bid. I think he's 195.
195. Yep.
Yeah. So it's going to beat out a lot of those Resistance 5s. The Jedi 5s that are sitting there. So it's a good squad.
All right, and then XY on the left bringing in the Separatists.
This is a really interesting squad. So it's a bit of a tweak on, I think, what the crates are running. They seem to run it with maybe one of the belly
rubs.
Belly rubs, like whatever. I can't even pronounce it.
I think it's Bellabub is the actual way.
That's the one.
I like to call it a Bulbasaur, though. It's more fun.
Bulbasaur. So they run the Bulbasaur and like 6 or 7 of these Vulture droids. So I think XY has done a really interesting tweak with bringing Dooku for tractor beam shenanigans. So I think he's really just going to get his guys into the rocks and just start dropping people onto rocks themselves and just setting up a gun line, I guess.
Yep.
But he's a very good player. Like, he was top 4 Australian nationals 2 years ago? 1 year ago. 2 years ago. He brought Kanan Biggs, I think he played then. So he was top 4, top of Swiss. So he's really good. He's an incredible player. Yep. So
both players going into this round are undefeated. That's important to note.
Yes.
Now I want to point out the fact that he did set his guys purposely at this slight angle, right?
It's hurting my mind. Like, I'm so as an ace player, everything's done in like straight 45, 90 degree angles, right? So to see them all slightly off center, like, it's hurting. It's hurting to look at it. But I guess he's got a purpose. I haven't seen him play today, but I guess even little things like that is enough to upset players, I guess, that are used to playing a certain way. So.
Absolutely. Well, one of the things, right, when you're over just that little bit few degrees on the hard turns, when somebody's on the perfect 45 and 90, on one angle you're catching corners.
Yeah.
The problem is that on the backside you're gonna start losing some. So if you can take advantage of it in the opening, it can work out. And if you can see it, because that's the other thing. Like, if you're not used to playing that way and you don't set them all at the same angle, that's when that swarm could just fall apart.
Yeah, absolutely. It's actually like you said, like, so. Ace players will tend to, I guess you could say, like, if I land in front of you, I know I can barrel roll boost and I'll be out of arc.
Right.
To a certain extent. So by offsetting that angle, I guess you're limiting that.
Yeah, it's now, I almost got out of arc.
Yeah, you got out of his arc, but there's 5 other guys here that you landed in arc of. So congratulations, you played yourself. I'd be really interested to see how this goes.
So those of you who are watching at home, it is time to choose your champions. Really easy to participate in our poll. Just go ahead and type 1 or 2 in the chat here on Twitch, and that will poll. I think we'll probably keep it up for one more turn of movement, and we'll close it down. So if you're watching this this game, I know that you know XY, but if you're just trying to be as objective as possible, who do you think has the advantage in the matchup?
In terms of pure efficiency, I think Ryan's ships are all in with a fighting chance. They're all like independent operators, I guess you could say.
Right.
So I think if he can pop a few of these droids quite early, I think he's definitely going to be sitting in the hot seat.
Mm-hmm.
If it doesn't quite go his way, I can see, like, if XY is able to bring all his shenanigans into play, sitting on rocks, tractoring people around, I like his chances. But I can't see Dooku landing his tractor beam with how tokened up these Inquisitors are going to be.
Right.
So I think that's actually going to hurt his damage output. I mean, he might blank out, you never know. But right now I kind of lean towards Ryan, just on paper. Yeah,
so let's go ahead and talk about Count Dooku, because there are some shenanigans in order to make that tractor beam go off, right? So if you guys aren't familiar with Heightened Perception, that's a force upgrade that says at the start of the engagement, you may spend 1 force. If you do, engage at initiative 7 instead of your standard initiative value this phase. So if you can get that tractor beam off early, you reduce the agility, and of course those 2 dice guns from the Trade Federation all of a sudden hurt a lot more.
Yeah, amazing. Like, they just become like almost 3 dice guns. I guess
Absolutely.
You could say. So they bring their damage up like exponentially, like hugely. So
I wonder if does Dooku usually target lock then as his initial action?
I would, yeah, because he's got Grievous, so he's got the ability to, I guess you could say, offload damage, and he's got enough Rolter droids to get a fair amount of use out of Grievous, I think. So I would be personally, I'll be target locking, target lock force. You know, he's basically old school target lock focus. So I would definitely be doing that. It'd be interesting to see whether he does his tractor. Not tractor. Yeah.
The decloak and shoot thing?
Shenanigans, all kind of stuff. So wearing the shots with extra agility and then spending force or whatever, using his ability to drop that cloak token. And
it's always a little dangerous doing that with Dooku, especially being behind the droid line, because if somebody just doesn't shoot Dooku,
you're like,
I have no shots now.
Yeah, so I think that'll come into play in the middle of the game, where I can't see him risking not having it.
All right, here he comes.
Yeah, very, very aggressive.
And barrel roll. So he's hoping to catch that purple Inquisitor. That's a Grand Inquisitor up there at the top.
That's the Grand Inquisitor. That's the Mac Daddy Inquisitor.
59 points if you can take it out. I mean, is there anywhere, if that's what all of those vultures are doing, you're going to have a line of vultures about right there.
Yeah.
Where,
dangling an extra sleep into everybody, and then
if they're responsible.
There's a hyperspace qualifier tomorrow. I totally forgot about that. So
yeah,
I thought
you
that
have
was
another chance.
I got another chance.
That's
I'm
right.
still in. I'm still in.
We could just do Foss on one day, Foss for the other. You guys both win the same day.
That would be quite good.
Maybe if it's offset enough, we'll get the final for the main system open, and then we could do the final for the hyperspace.
That would be awesome. If we could truly be the squad of legend.
There you
Jaren
go.
does today, I do tomorrow. It'd be interesting. I think his XY's done quite well here. So his aggression is going to offset. Can I draw on here?
Yeah, do it.
I'll be here. So the shuttle's going to be slow. It's going to take him probably 2 turns to get there. This Inquisitor's going to come around. There's not much you can do about that guy. But the shuttle is an interesting piece because traditionally in 1.0, the shuttle with Palpatine backing was always the death sentence, right? It was you've spent everything dodging and weaving and you're just surviving on 1 health, and then the shuttle's like, hello there.
I got a gun too. Yeah.
And I have Palpatine ready with a crit. So similar in 2.0, but I think XY has been quite smart to be very aggressive. I can't see the shuttle arriving this turn. Maybe 2 turns from now, I would say. Maybe even 3, possibly, because XY, again, is probably going to come around.
Yeah.
So the shuttle's either going to have to hard turn in this turn, which I don't think he would have forethought that far.
Mm-hmm.
If he has, that's why he's there and I'm here. But I can see him trying to come in this way. So he sort of isolated a bit of Ryan's squad. So
I guess it also depends on how desperate Ryan is, right? Because a 2-turn probably is going to clip the rock, but you need to get in the fight.
I don't think it will clip. If I don't know, I always got taught, say 2-turn on a large base, you land, I guess you could say, let me see if I can draw this, sort of there. You almost, a 1-turn, you actually end up inside of your base in the corner, and a 2 is just slightly up and forward. So I think he misses the rock if he turns, but that would take a lot of forethought to do that. So he's 1 banked on the Inquisitor here, not the Inquisitor, one of the Inquisitors.
Right, he's going to slap down a focus, not the evade.
Which is interesting. I guess he's looking to maximum damage, I guess you could say.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I guess
maximum damage. Try to get something out. And before we actually get into our engagement, we'll go ahead and take a look at K2B4 because this might matter in this engagement here. It's a tactical relay, and it's one that we haven't seen, honestly, too often. Shuttle only going 1 forward. While a friendly ship at range 0 to 3 defends, it may spend 1 calculate token. If it does, add 1 evade result unless the attacker gains 1 strain token. That's huge.
Yeah, that's
hey, you know what? You want to... I could, especially you get 2 natties plus the calculate. It adds it. It's not modifying the dice.
Oh, it adds.
It's
okay.
It's an addition. You can evade 3.
And with all of his guys shooting after these Inquisitors, I can't see Ryan taking too many strain tokens to negate that.
Nope.
I would take 1 if I was going to guarantee a kill, maybe.
Yes.
But that's going to be huge, especially with these guys being the token party that it is. It's got plenty of evade sitting there. And It's limited to 1 per attack, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
Spend 1. So you only get an option of 1. But, I mean, look, there's a lot of calculate there. It's a lot of evades. I can't see him being able to...
Barrel rolling the Grand Inquisitor out. Probably gets out of maybe that top right. Yep.
It's not very straight. Let me do that again.
Well, you know what? That slight angle he gave himself might clip that corner,
I think
right?
he's going to clip. It'll be interesting. This is my terrible drawing. I wasn't very good at art in school, but this will be interesting.
Grand Inquisitor checking arc, making some decisions.
So it's looking like that's range 2.
Inquisitor deciding whether or not he wants to use the ability. Not going to.
I'm guessing XY
2 hits.
I'm guessing he opted not to use heightened perception.
I don't think he's out of. I don't think he's even in range.
Oh, just bump the table a little bit. Oh. Now do you take it? You probably maybe look at the back guy spending his calculate.
He has the worst shot.
Yeah, he's got the worst shot. Possibly that forward guy.
Yep,
yeah,
there it
is. Very nice.
No damage.
What do you think of CIS with Sunfac coming out?
It's probably going to be... It's a new archetype for it. They have an ace now. A very different kind of ace. So I think it can be devastating. And I think a lot of people are going to try it and realize that it's harder to do than what you're head simming.
Yep.
Because you have to rotate it with the rotate the arc with the... What's the name of the card?
Oh. There we go, spinning his focus. Whatever that ability
There's
is.
one of the abilities that forces you to
is.
turn it. If you didn't plan that, you've wrecked yourself.
Do you think Sunfac's going to be more or less than 80 points?
That's a great question. 1 crit.
He's got FCS, I guess. Yep.
The temptation.
Yeah, well, he's stuck now, so yeah.
Natties, baby.
Natties. So this is actually a very good opening engagement for XY, I think.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to lose any vultures. Doesn't seem like it.
I don't think he's going to bite the Inquisitor cherry. I think he's going to pop this guy here. That's
2 hits. Nobody's threatening him. He's going to go ahead and use the force and make it 3 hits.
So what is he?
He can evade 2 to avoid dying. Or just 1.
This is Ryan's 3rd shot, so probably the last shot coming in.
Yeah.
So he's spending the guy with the worst shot, and he's taking 2 damage. So probably smart because he's hanging on to his modifiers, I guess.
Yes. Down to 1 hull on white. Jendon just a bit outside.
That sounded a bit eerie from XY, wasn't it? All right. All my shots.
All my shots.
I got a lot of shots coming your way, man. Yeah, he's going to commit to this Inquisitor. I think he's going to try and remove a body turn 1 if he can.
Yeah, he only has a force available. The Grand Inquisitor still has a focus.
Whoa. Looks good. So
suspend the force because it's only going to save you 1.
Yep. So that's not bad. That's probably what I think XY expected here.
Now that the modifiers are gone,
this is where the damage should come in. Yep. So it depends how he rolls.
He does have network calculations. Could spend the buddies. That is in range 1. Yep, that's going to be hit crit. Takes the first one. That's on blue.
That's what he odds on 2 dice or 2 pictures. It's what, roughly 25% or something?
Yeah.
So he's doing well.
Another range 2 shot from red, it seems.
Looks like it's range 2. I don't think he's quite.
They're going to have a judge check
smart.
the range.
Smart. Do you remember Worlds when Nand and Justin played? I think it was 2017.
Yes.
And it was really funny. Like, everyone's crowded around watching, and Nand is a top-class player, a top-class dude.
Yep.
He basically looked at Brent Wong, and every time any arc had to be measured, he would just, like, click his fingers, and Brent would come in. And he's like, hey, it's what he's here to do. I shouldn't have to do this. It's top table, so... It's going to be close.
Range 3 called.
That's Tim, our head judge, coming in to do that one, so...
He lost his voice on the perfect day.
Oh.
Hit crit. Natties.
So, he's doing well here. So, I mean, yeah.
Still got a few more coming in. Range 2 on the Grand Inquisitor.
Oh.
Feels
These
bad.
are stream dice?
These are the stream dice.
Wow. Okay.
Spend a force. Yeah.
XY's dice doing really well, but Ryan matching it, I guess. But 3 agility versus 2 attack dice
Yeah,
is
and he's got the
fairly
mods too.
expected.
That's the first cold roll there. Spends a calculate for 1. Digging. Not quite.
Would you have spent that calculate?
Was that his last shot? Might have
I
just
think
been
he's
the
got
last
one more.
Oh, he had one that was just way outside.
Ah, okay. It looks like he's got one more at the top there.
Yeah. Takes
So,
another.
Tough. I think XY probably
Wanted more than
wanted
a
more
shield.
from that. But, like one shield, you got to start working them down somehow. So
Did he ever measure from Dooku?
Dooku shot early, I think.
He did.
Dooku stripped the focus off this guy.
Got it. Okay. I missed that while I was working on the overlay.
No, it's all good. Got Lee, one of our judges, walking towards us. He's a Navy man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
He's got a thing about shaking hands. Doesn't like shaking hands because he's like a doctor or something in the Navy. So
Yeah.
doesn't believe in transferring germs. So you always only ever get a fist bump from Lee. So
Fair. And he immediately pulls out the hand sanitizer.
yeah. Can you blame him?
I mean, no. I mean, if he's in medicine, he's a nurse. He knows better than we do.
Just taking a quick glance around this room. I don't think fitness is a high priority on a lot of these guys' agendas. I mean, that's classic for gamers worldwide.
Truth.
Fitness always comes second to gaming, so unless you're Morgan.
Unless you, Morgan is a Hampton fellow.
But he's paid to exercise. He's an army boy, so.
There you go.
So what are you expecting this round?
So let me go ahead and close down our Choose Your Champion poll. The Inquisitors, Ryan's Inquisitors were leading. I mean, this round, the Blue Inquisitor's in kind of a funky place. He could try to jump over, but
Get caught
that
by
seems,
Dooku
yeah,
there.
he's going to get caught.
What are the blue maneuvers for these vulture droids? Some sort of bank? It's definitely not a turn.
They do not have, no, they have the turns, not the banks. They're opposite.
Oh.
Yeah, their dial is really weird. There it is.
Oh. Yeah, I'm expecting... Yeah, I would say a combination of... Who's the damage guy? The white guy? What's their
White.
fastest?
Yeah, white.
White guy. So that's this guy here. So I would be expecting him to do a very large maneuver, possibly a roll to block. Classic swarm play.
Mm-hmm.
This is the guy you want. I'm going to make him really difficult for you to get to. And then possibly a combination of just hard turns with possibly banks from those guys. He's got the grappling strut, so he doesn't really care about the rock.
Nope.
Dooku, I think, just
Completely
forward.
ignores it.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know how those work, it's pretty awesome.
It's like having 7 dashes on the table. I tried to do that yesterday,
yeah,
but I can only afford 1 at 100 points. So
the actual dash.
yeah,
the
actual-
original.
the OG. What do you think? What do you do if you're Ryan this round? Do you just hold on and pray that the ride isn't too bumpy, or
His ships are in a bad spot. The Grand Inquisitor could maybe slip out with a 5 forward.
Yep.
And then boost into the top.
Yep.
But The blue one is the one I'm worried the most about.
Yeah, he's going to have a hard...
Wizard.
I mean, possibly he might fight forward. But then he sort of lands in front of Dooku, so...
Yeah.
Okay, the white guy turning in. It's interesting.
Grappling struts.
Yep.
He just called it. He still gets an action. Open.
Does he have to do some sort of shenanigans with this now, or...?
It's a token just to show that it's open. So with that Vulture Droid, the only way he can come off that rock is by doing a 2 forward. He does get actions, though, which is the cheeky thing. You can actually open the... it's a little bit misworded card. They kind of missed this opportunity. You're not actually stuck on the rock because you can barrel roll off of it, and your wings are now still open, so never close again. It's a really strange state to be in.
Okay.
It's a little bit of not broken, as in not like the best card ever, but broken as in like the text allows you to do some weird things like barrel roll off the rock.
Do you think that just has so many words on that card that eventually they just gave up and just wrote whatever they wanted?
At least.
To this day, I have still not attempted to read the card. I'm just going off what people tell me how it works.
You're like, sure.
It's interesting he did that with the white guy. To me, like, that white guy will die this round.
Maybe he's thinking the quiz that the red one is going to come in fast.
Okay, yeah, I see what
A 2 bank is blocked. Though these Inquisitors usually like to do 1 banks. Like that's the feel-good move.
They're all or nothing kind of thing, I guess you could say. So if he gets if XY gets a good block here, then...
Oh, but you know what that blocks right there? That blocks the 5 forward.
Ah.
We were talking about, 5 forward boost looks really good. Not anymore. Because that drops them right here.
Yep.
And that's if you got 4 ships shooting right there at the Grand Inquisitor.
Amazing. Interesting he didn't just 1 forward on Dooku there. I guess he wants to remove the shuttle. Though the shuttle's fulfilled its purpose. It gave everyone target locks on the first turn, and then it's done its thing.
Now it's just a 3-dice gun.
Yeah,
that moves around slowly.
So slowly. Probably just a 1 bank from the shuttle here, I guess.
I think he said he's taking a lock there.
It's got the 3 Force backing. He's got Grievous as well, so...
Yeah, he also figures that the red one isn't going to stay there, the Red Inquisitor. 2 straight. He's there now.
The arc here. Might not have arc with that guy. Maybe he's dodged it with what?
So if he did go 5 forward with the Grand Inquisitor, do you boost into the channel and save the Grand Inquisitor and sacrifice this guy if he fits?
Yeah, you...
Is it self-block yourself and it would back him up?
You could, but then the Inquisitor's stuck. You're probably only going to cop 2 guns. You know, 1... I think this guy might be out. So, yeah, I think you could do that. I think so, unless he's just 1 banked.
Yep. He's looking at the table now, seeing if he has a space.
Thinking about it. He's thinking about it.
Uh-huh.
He's reaching for something. My mind would be in overload right now.
Yeah.
So many ships to deal with. Yeah, my first game was a 5-ship Republic. My second game was a 5 SF squad. And my last game was a 4-ship Resistance.
All right.
Just so many ships, man.
All the beef.
So much
for you
beef
today. I think that's what he's looking at. I
think so.
There it is.
It won't fail, though.
Does it fit? Yeah, that's the question.
It's a good
that
chance
looks
it might
a bit
fail.
long. It
looks like
failed.
it's failed. So Inquisitor probably confirmed Illuminati 5 straight.
1 bank. Going to be trading some shots with Dooku. Though I guess, Dooku might just fire at that Inquisitor that now only has a single force sitting at range 1.
Yeah, definitely. You could probably put, on average, 4 dice, hit, focus, blank, or hit, focus, blank. You could put a couple. You could put 1 or 2 on that Inquisitor.
Take the shields.
Yeah.
And you got other shots going in there. If that just turns out to be your best shot.
I think also, like, the Inquisitor's the key is it is a war. Is a war of attrition. Like, you slowly I guess all the tokens are gone. I might do 1 or 2, and you slowly like build up, I guess. So, how does
Coordinated barrel roll.
Ah, okay. I was in
From
shock for a
Jendon.
second there. I was about to do the loudest judge you've ever seen, man.
And takes a target lock using ST321.
Smart.
And that's on the white drone that only has 1 hole left. That's a 5 straight. Yep.
Should make it over.
He will clip the rock.
I think he's going from the side. I don't think he's going from the straight. I think he's doing the side of the base.
Yeah,
side to
okay,
side.
so yeah, no rock.
No rock. So that Inquisitor getting out of dodge.
I don't want to play right now.
No. But sort of out of position, I guess. Like, it's going to take him a turn or 2 to come around.
He's got hard ones.
Yeah, true. Oh, I played so much Inquisitor at 1.0. I miss him. Foss Aces.
That was good stuff.
That was a good time.
Ooh,
he's picked
okay.
it. But still firmly under the guns.
Yeah, he's going to 1, 2, maybe 3 from yellow.
I'd probably commit here, though.
Yeah, I think that's the
everything.
spot to go. No
Got
Palpatine
everything.
in this list. So he just has 1 force and 1 focus.
He's tractoring the shuttle?
Spends 1 force.
Or is he tractoring... He must be tractoring the shuttle.
He got all 3 through there.
Wow.
That means he can move them.
Oh. Dirty boy, mate.
Yeah.
Dirty boy. That's
no
big.
shots for that shuttle.
That's very big. So white guy's safe. And, man, you just sink everything into that shuttle, eh?
Yeah.
Sink everything into it.
Take the points now.
Do you think Ryan's in shock?
Takes
And
1 on the shuttle.
Disrespect on top.
And it's important to note that tractor beam doesn't do damage. It just does tractors for anybody who's wondering out there.
Also in news to me, I didn't know you could deal out multiple tractor tokens like that.
Yeah, man.
Shows how little I've seen tractor beam. Am I bad at this game?
No, you just haven't seen tractor beam. There's a lot of things that a lot of people haven't seen. A lot of people like to pretend to know everything in the chat, but that's just like when I forget a thing, they're like, "How did you not know?" I'm like, "Really? You knew the one thing I didn't know? Come on."
We know you Googled it. Because we know you Googled it while you're talking. But I think that's big for XY.
1 hit going into blue.
Safe. So he's got 5 guns, I count. 6 guns on that shuttle. So
Range 1 from the white drone. The one that was going to get popped. Dooku said no.
he's like,
Oh, shoot.
This
No
guy's
dice here.
bloodthirsty.
All shields are down.
Wow. So I'm predicting after this game, we're going to see this list a lot.
Yep.
Yeah.
1 crit going into the shuttle. It's range 2, so it does hit. And that is a direct hit.
Well,
That's half points on Jendon.
Direct, as I've learned to deal with.
Another range 2 shot, unobstructed from red.
So I think he wants to sink them. Another 1. So 3 to go.
Yep, that was range 2.
I think he's being careful about who shoots when, but I'll just remove the shuttle this turn. Your odds of damaging the... Oh.
It's another crit. Down
One.
to 2. Fuel leak. If he gets another crit here, that would be an additional damage.
Be out of here.
Range 3 unobstructed. The shuttle finally gets a die.
Yep.
Hit.
Oh.
And and
Gone.
takes both of them. Jendon deleted.
Wow, that's a big round for XY. That is not what I saw coming.
Yeah, that's 50 points scored right there. Blue has range 1 through the rock, back at the Red Inquisitor.
Players, you have 30 minutes left on the round.
Hit crit.
Pump it up.
Yep.
30 minutes.
So 4 dice. Should be a hit. Yep. No, he'll spend
Spend the
focus.
focus,
So
yeah.
be safe. That's a really big...
That's a huge turn for XY.
Yeah.
So one of the issues here is the fact that this Inquisitor is behind this rock. He's got one of two choices. You can either hard turn, which will, I think, just barely fit if you want to, and pray because those vultures are coming and they can grapple onto that rock, or you just blow through it, right?
Yeah.
It just...
I think he just got a pile of speed on. But, yeah, like, I guess, what's the slowest maneuver for these vultures?
The vultures, a 1 forward? Do they have a 1 forward?
Next one, yeah.
The 1K would be the slowest.
Because that's the thing. So I'd sort of would expect this guy possibly to maybe dial in a 3, block that Inquisitor.
Uh-huh.
And these guys are all just 2, 2, 2, 2. This guy possibly hard turn in. And this guy's in a kill box. And Dooku, what's Dooku's maneuvers like? Maybe a 2 hard, possibly a 1 bank.
Got the 1 bank.
Oh, he's got a 1 hard.
Oh, yeah. The red maneuver. He's got force, right?
Yeah,
so
he's got
the stress
force,
doesn't hurt too much.
He's got this Inquisitor that's going to come around. So I think Ryan would be in panic stations right now.
Yeah, he's playing from behind for sure. Losing the shuttle without it getting any shots
Now
hurts quite a bit. He asked to read. Can I see the stretch, please?
Can we take a 5-minute ad break while he reads this?
Well, actually, it's a perfect opportunity. Our round sponsor is Curled Paw Creatives. Use coupon code World Tour 2019 for 20% off. No minimums, guys. Get your templates, tokens for X-Wing, Destiny, Legion, and a bunch of other games. Check them out. No minimums, again, and the coupon lasts until Monday.
I can attest, they got really nice stuff.
Yeah.
Really, if you're going to get something, definitely check them out.
I actually had if I'm on World Tour, I had a couple people order things from Andrew, and the directions was have Dion bring it to me, and I did play courier. So when I have World Tour dates, if you're in another continent, another country that I'm going to, and you want some of the stuff, we could work something out.
We can do that. We can do that.
Take a little commission.
Yeah.
Fine.
We got to pay for the luggage somehow. So
that's right.
And you do have a lot of luggage.
I do have a lot of luggage.
A lot of luggage. Where have you been? So you've been Buenos Aires,
Krakow, Poland. Sorry, that's Krakow. Here, we were in Sacramento, and then
Awesome.
for a hyperspace trial, and then Indianapolis for Gen Con.
Wow. So, like, really, it is a world tour.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you've done nearly every continent.
Yep, we hit 4 total. And, I do have plans and have started researching how to – my goal is to stream X-Wing on every continent. And, yes, we can get Antarctica. It is possible. Okay, it is possible.
There is a community in South Africa as well.
Oh, yeah, that's the easy call there, right?
Yeah.
So we'll probably go to Singapore for Asia.
Yeah.
And after that, we got to take an Antarctica cruise that has landfall.
Yep.
Okay. And a lot of the cruise ships up there have Wi-Fi. It's not great, but if I can leak out like a 140p signal, it counts. All right.
Does the job.
Yeah. And if anything, we have a recorded game.
Yeah.
That's worst comes to worst.
It does the job. Make sure you get like a view of the surrounds.
Yeah.
People are like all jacketed up.
Let me know in the chat if you want, all continents X-Wing to happen.
So, funnily enough, Australia owns most of Antarctica. So
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, we actually own, like, I think, I don't know, most of it. I want to say half, maybe a third.
Really?
Yeah. So, it's probably our closest continent, I guess. We could get down there.
Yeah.
It'd probably take us less time to travel to Antarctica than it would to travel to Worlds.
That's hilarious.
We could do that. So here goes XY. So he's actually going straight. He's probably looking at a bit of...
Is he baiting here? Like, hey, look. Here's White. I mean, he's in front of the rock. It doesn't matter. He's got the struts.
What do you do with Inquisitor here? Do you turn him up? But you're probably going to eat damage if you do that. This is the 3, I think, on this guy I was talking about. So, oh no.
I mean, my instincts say run.
Oh, this is quite clever.
He could barrel roll off this rock.
Yeah. He's like, I don't care. I'm not here to land. I'm not here to dodge obstacles, man.
Just
map
to calculate.
is all space to me. So 2 straight bump. Well, I suppose with the network calculations, like the guy bumping, just flicks the token back to this guy. So
essentially, they have 1 token to share between them on offense or defense, and he's just trying to get that guy as close as possible. I think he's calling the Grand Inquisitor going 5 straight or 3 bank towards the bottom of the board.
Yeah, I can't see
but the Grand Inquisitor's stressed.
So he could hard turn in, and then roll back and shoot.
Yeah,
it's probably going to be an all right space there.
What's the fastest straight they have? Blue, is it 3?
4? 4 maybe.
I know Soontier has 4.
Yeah, but Inquisitor was like
3.
3, my bad. Pretty sure they had 4 in 1.0.
Did he? I've deleted it all. I don't.
It was dark times.
It was dark times right there at the end.
Interesting. I was chatting with Julian after his game with Jaren, and talking about like 1.0 at the end, and it's like 1.0 at the end for the top level players is actually probably pretty enjoyable because you knew what the dice were going to be. They were going to be all evades, they were going to be all hits. So you could plan. So you just focus on the movement part of the game and work on there. But it was probably very hard for new players to get into the game because you could be playing this game and these guys are just monstering you with these squads.
Exactly.
That are all damage, all evades, and
it didn't leave room for growth for beginner players, which was the problem.
Absolutely. So the 1 bank bump here. But he's got force tokens, so
the idea here is placing those arcs in a lot of different directions, seeing what he can catch in the net.
This is the damage Inquisitor up here, isn't it?
Yep.
So you might get a couple plink there, maybe. Depends. I kind of picked this guy to do a 1 hard, so he might turn in and bump. I don't know if those 2 vultures have got shots, but again, they're on that weird angle.
Yep.
Oh.
Gutsy call here.
Stay on the rock?
Yes.
I'm shook. I'm shook.
He's going to roll. No damage
Safe.
yet, but Dooku has a range 1 shot with 3 force.
Yep.
Looking into the face of the Red Inquisitor. We'll see if he can make him punished. That's another hard turn. That's a block, and I think both pink and green are going to get shots, depending on how far forward he is.
It's an interesting turn. I'd be really interested to see his thought process here. I guess he just assumed he was going to get blocked, but if he got blocked there, he still would have got a shot on blue with that Inquisitor.
Yeah.
Grand Inquisitor looks like he's turning up, yeah. Probably going to roll back.
I'm surprised. I guess maybe he was thinking that the Red Inquisitor may have been going down that way.
Yeah.
That's why he brought these 2 guys forward.
Yep. Yeah, I agree. Well, we thought he was going that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grand Inquisitor going into the Red Vulture. Range 1. Naturally, 3 dice.
Natties. So he's got 3 tokens there. So he could probably just pump this up with all 3. Because these guys aren't going to get shot by anything. So there should be no damage.
He's going to spend the range 1 there using network calculations and his own and taking 1 in the end.
On, I think that's red.
Yep. Here we go.
He's taking the cherry.
Dooku.
I think you got to go range 1. You got to primary.
Sorry, range 1. This is the primary.
Oh,
3 hits.
Not bad.
He's got 1 force available.
Oh.
Half points given up. 72 to 10 in XY's favor.
So he's using Dooku's ability here.
Yep, so we'll go ahead and read it off for anybody who doesn't know what it is.
So after you defend, if the attacker is in your firing arc, you may spend 1 force to remove 1 of your blue or red tokens. So after you perform an attack that hits, you may spend 1 force to perform an action. So I think he's using the second part of this text, and he's taking a target lock for future shenanigans here.
All right, here is the call. Taking a shot from the behind.
XY explaining that Dooku's ability only works in his firing arc for defense.
Takes 1
1 shield.
First blood on Dooku. You dirtied my shirt.
So Ryan, I think, in trouble after this round.
I mean, Dooku's 5K, right? Is that...
So can these guys spin 90, or can they spin all the way around to 180?
They can spin. They hit 90.
90. So
it'd take them 2 turns to get to 180. They only go 90 at a time.
So does he spin to face this way, or does he spin to face this way? Well, I think you're going to have 2 Inquisitors coming there, so I think you got to spin away, and that Inquisitor is going to move too fast to really be able to punish those 2 guys to stay there.
Yep.
Does Grievous have any K turns?
Dooku, you mean?
Yeah, sorry.
His a 5K.
Oh, well, that's absolutely probably dialed in right now, I think.
Yeah, let me double check. I know it's 5K. Does it have any other options?
5.
2 sloops, but that doesn't work.
So I think Dooku, I think, is in a 5K. This guy's going to do the little ridiculous 1K, the little white guy. I'm guessing these guys are going to spin 90. The droids at the top probably going to try and lock up a little bit here. Possibly deny that Inquisitor from getting out of dodge. Grand Inquisitor, I can't see him bumping to get a shot. Yeah, maybe he's going to turn.
It's a 1 turn, right? That's what's dialed in there.
Oh, he could do a 1 turn. I think he might bump still. I'm kind of predicting like a bank maneuver up here.
Okay. Maybe a 1 bank and follow the pack there at the top.
Yeah.